Okay, welcome back. We're just going to do the run through on the new AK404. This is the new look machine, our brand new one. So first and foremost always, safety first. Putting your split pin through, making sure everybody's safe while we're working on it. And on this tractor, it's located up on the top of your fell. There's a wing nut, undo that, and off she comes. So we'll go back to the start where we always do. Battery up the front, first and foremost. Radiator followed behind it. Once again, never ever open your radiator whilst it's hot. So behind that, we have your air filter. And once again, you've got your indicator on the side here that'll let you know if there's too much blockage in it. It is a good idea to clean that as much as you possibly can. Then we'll come back down on this side. We've got your diesel pump. So your filler point, nice and easy to get to with a funnel. Dipstick at the back here. Oil filter for the dipstick when you're doing that service is located just under it. Nice and easy to get to with the right tool. Then as we come up, we've got your fuel filter on here, nice and easy to accessible on the side of the intake manifold. And then just behind that, underneath the tank, we have your water trap. So you can keep an eye on the water. And whilst you're also doing your service, it's a good idea to turn the fuel tap off, and that'll save you bleeding it up at the end. You still will have to bleed it, but it will save you a lot of time. We'll just go around the other side. So it's back to the same with all the AgKings. All the power steering reservoirs are gold, nice and easy accessible. Okay, underneath the power steering, we have the alternator. Underneath the alternator, we have your power steering pump. Then we have your hydraulic pump behind that. Your isolator switch, nice and easy to get to, even with the bonnet shut. So, and that's pretty much all the basics you're going to need for underneath the bonnet of the AK404, the new one. We'll come around to the rear. On the back here, again, we have the expansion tank, which has your dipstick here. We need to keep that empty most of the time, guys, unless you're using a lot of utensils that plug into the rear remotes. This model also has a one-way remote, so which is adjustable from a knob underneath the seat, which takes the power from the 3-point linkage and is usable for such utensils as our tipping cement mixer and also our tip trailers that we sell. We've got the tow bar on all of our AgKing tractors. This one only has the lower pin style, not the bigger ring feeder style, as our bigger tractors do. All of our AgKing tractors come with a trailer plug, so you can wire in your own trailer to tow with it, and then all your lights will work with it. And that's the back of the AK40. Pretty simple, this one. Okay, here we go again. This is the inside or on top of the AK40. We're just going to go through your basic operation. As always, we start with the fuel shut-off. This is to operate the tractor. This is to have the tractor turned off. Your ignition is in the same place it is on all the AgKing tractors. This one's shuttle shift is on the right hand side. Push forward, go to reverse. Quite simple operation. So we have your foot throttle again in a nice comfortable position. And then if you come back to the back here, we have your hand throttle. So you can choose to do either. Okay, as I've said before in the other videos, guys, if you're using the hand throttle, it is always a good idea to push the foot throttle so that you can lock it into place and then use the foot throttle to release. Okay guys, on this side we've got your two gear sticks for the gearbox. First and foremost, you've got your rabbit and your turtle, self-explanatory. And then we've got your 4 gears in between that, which makes this tractor so it has 8 forward gears and 8 reverse gears. Behind that we have the diff lock, pushing forward to lock the diff lock, and then releasing it will unlock the diff lock. Behind that on this lever here is the operation for your up and down on your 3-point linkage. Nice and easy to operate, guys. Back for down, forward for up. And as we tink around over to this side, we've got your PTO. This one is marked as high and low. So your low is 540 and your high is 720. As with all AgKing implements, they can only be run on 540. If you run at 720, you risk damaging your implement, and we will know. Then we've got your rear remote operation, nice and simple. Obviously, as I've said before, the furthest one away from you is the red, blue is the one that's closest to you. We come down onto this one. I'll just shuffle my foot over. We've got your four-wheel drive lock. So it's pull up to lock into four-wheel drive, push down. You may need to rock the tractor in forward and reverse to release the pressure to get it out of four-wheel drive sometimes, but most of the time it's not a problem. And on this tractor we have a different handbrake system. So it's a foot handbrake. So you push your foot down, you pull this lever, it locks in the teeth, that's your handbrake on, and to release is push on and it releases. So once again, push down till you feel it lock into the tooth, then she's in, and then you can release it. And that, my friends, is the run through of the AK404.